Welcome back to the channel. We are here April 4th, and this is going to be the breakdown for tomorrow's Draftkings slate. 7-game slate we have for April 5th. You see the plays we have here already. If you guys are in a rush, I provided you from point guard to center and an extra boost guy that I really like. Other than the regular 5 positions, I think he stands out as well. Let's get into tomorrow's breakdown. We have some nice matchups tomorrow. Start off with the point guard position, 7K and below. This one, main one, Jordan McLaughlin is going to predicate on injury news on Ricky Rubio. If Ricky Rubio is out, we're going to go back to the well at Jordan McLaughlin at 4,400. Stepping into place, getting the minutes equal money. Against Memphis was a subpar performance. Obviously, Memphis is a better defensive team, and he was very limited. But you can't deny the minutes, and at that price, that is a crazy price. He bounced back against Philadelphia, 42 minutes, 12 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals. That was a huge boost from the previous day. That's what I'm expecting from this 4,400 price. If Ricky Rubio is out again, hopefully we get that type of performance. But at that price, with the minutes, you got to go to it. Just make sure Ricky Rubio is out. Next play at shooting guard is going to be Derrick Rose, getting more acclimated to his minutes, coming back from his little injury, it was COVID, little hiatus that he went through. He's getting reacclimated into the starting lineup. Coming off the bench right now, didn't really play much against Detroit. It was a huge blowout because they didn't really need him. Previous games was Dallas and Miami. You saw 26, 25 minutes. They're going to need his type of production going against the Brooklyn Nets. You got an in-state rivalry with the Nets and the Knicks. You should see a more motivated Derrick Rose in this game. They're going to need him in his scoring to keep pace with the Brooklyn Nets. I like him at 4,800. That's a that's a 6K player right there. Denny Aldridge at small forward is going to be our next choice at 4,800. And minutes. Bradley Beal's been out. They've had some, front court issues. Denny Aldridge is getting back into the starting lineup. He started at the beginning of the season, then reverted back to the bench. Now he's getting more and more minutes, 39, 34, 32, 32. See the consistency here. The scoring, we need more consistent scoring from him, but the rebounds are there, which is going to help with boosting his value. Hopefully, if he scores over 10 points, you can get a double-double. So at 4,800, 28 DK is well worth it with 34 minutes. So he's on the court going up against a very poor Toronto team. The opportunities are going to be there for him to provide either scoring, rebounds, some assists, maybe a steal or two. I like what I see out of him. He's only going to get better. Very young rookie from overseas. So I really like Denny Aldridge at 4,800. Let's move on to power forward, Keldon Johnson at 5,500. We're staying on the well. Obviously, they gave up on the LaMarcus Aldridge. Rudy Gay is coming off the bench. It's Keldon Johnson's job to lose. 31 minutes against Indiana, 7 out of 10 shooting. That's what I'm more likely to see. I don't know if he's having a little rough patch, but before, he had his little injury, he was very consistent. Like, as you see against Cleveland, 58 DK. Against Milwaukee, 34 DK. He needs to get to that type of production on a day-in and day-out basis. Cleveland should be the right team to go up against for him to have another good game. So we're going to go to the Keldon Johnson well once again at 5,500. Next player is going to be DeAndre Ayton at 67. Going against Houston. They don't have any bigs. They have not one big to answer for this man. Christian Wood is a power forward, and he is too small. He's very skinny and small. DeAndre Ayton is bigger and stronger. He'll destroy him in the post. And as you see the last time Ayton faced the Houston Rockets, he was 11-15, 73% field goal percentage, 62 DK. He got you a 26 point, 17 rebound performance, 5 blocks. That's the type of value he's going to provide. Against Houston, this is a big mismatch. I really love DeAndre Ayton tomorrow at 6,700. And then last but not least, we're going to go with Chris Boucher for Toronto. I like either players in that game with Washington and Toronto. Two very poor teams, two teams that don't play defense. And Boucher is a huge X factor, like 7 foot type of big that they have right here in Toronto that can shoot, that can block, get rebounds. Very multi-talented. You saw 25 minutes, 32 DK, 10 points, 2 blocks, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. I like that type of performance out of him. Hopefully we can get, 20 plus minutes at 5,900. That is too cheap for the type of talent that he does provide. Let's look over in FanDuel, see if we can get some similar, maybe cheaper prices or similar prices from here in DK. Chris Boucher is 5K, so you're saving money on FanDuel. Over here, you're saving $900. I like that savings over there. Next player is going to be DeAndre Ayton. He is 7K compared to 67, so he's a better play on DraftKings, even though blocks are worth more on FanDuel. Next player we're going to go with is going to be Jordan McLaughlin. He's 4,600 compared to 44, so a little bit more expensive on FanDuel. It's fine. Still, the value is there. You're waiting on the news for Ricky Rubio. Derrick Rose is going to be the next player we're going to go to. 4,900, a little bit more expensive on FanDuel, just by like 100 points, $100. But Derrick Rose is the key component for this Knicks offense. They're going to need that number 2 scorer to go alongside with Julius Randle and really pose a threat to the Brooklyn Nets. So we're going to put Derrick Rose in there. Denny Aldridge is going to be next. We're going to look at. He should be really cheap on this site. 4,300 currently. That's good. Cheaper on FanDuel. I like him right here. Hopefully he gets some peripherals going against the Toronto Raptors' poor offense and defense. And then last but not least is going to be Keldon Johnson for the San Antonio Spurs at 5,300, going at 55 on DraftKings. So a cheaper price on this site. We're looking for a big game from him. Decent, a very athletic big from Kentucky, and really can exploit the Cleveland Cavaliers power forwards that they got. They don't really have a true center right now. Let me know how you feel about tomorrow's core. Hopefully we'll find out some more news. Maybe we find someone cheaper that we can really pay up for someone else for. I really like tomorrow's core. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessengerSD, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Thank you.